Hey guys, welcome to Term B. Yay, we're almost done. Exciting. All good stuff, but I know I am perfectly willing to admit that I am not ready to be on my own, but hopefully I'm getting there. Sorry if I keep going back and forth. I'm going to kind of reference the questions for this week's video. So I'm going to kind of be going back and forth. But last term, so term A, the first half, I really learned that everybody's situation is so entirely different. And as much as you can build on skills, nothing, darn near nothing, is going to be the same. So I would like to build upon just my skills in general, approach, closure, and everything in between. Not to mention the documentation as far as interventions go, treatment, all that stuff. Some areas that I kind of want to build on that are unclear to me still is kind of going from the, okay, I see kind of what's going on and I'm recognizing challenges and kind of building on diagnoses. How do I move forward? And a lot of that is becoming more clear. Like, how do I implement treatment? How do I determine the steps to take to meet some serious goals? So, and some aren't so serious. So some are a little bit more clear, but some are really serious. So, my goals for this term would be to build on my documentation skills. Other goals would be to kind of build and recognize on implementing more theory-based practice into how I work with veterans and other individuals. I really want to deepen my social work skills by really being able to spontaneously write my documentation. So there are a lot of templates that you can go off of, but there's also a lot of times when you have, as you can all tell, documentation is a little scary for me. I'll admit that. So I really want to work on my verbiage and how I get things across in a clear, clinical, professional fashion. I think I've always kind of worked on that throughout my career, but now I feel like it's really important that I kind of hone in on some of those skills. I also really want to have some group exposure. I feel like, and it could be kind of tricky with where I'm at, like the department I work in, but I am trying to get into being involved with some groups and shadow some other departments to kind of see what else is incorporated within the VA system as far as social work goes. Because it's something that I really, would like to pursue further as a career within the VA. So I think I kind of just touched on that one. I do kind of want to stay in the veteran population. I have always had a passion for the elderly and the geriatric population. I am trying to kind of get in and shadow with the palliative care geriatric building. That would be a really good opportunity for me to kind of see if I want to merge the two, because I really do like working with the VA. It's awesome. The people are awesome. The things that you're exposed to and the challenges that you're exposed to are just incredible. And changes, I love hearing from all you guys. I really change. I change is good. It's always kind of good to improve on what's going on. But I love watching the videos, hearing from you guys, hearing that like my feelings. I'm not like alone in some of those feelings. I know Melissa last week had touched on being nervous with saying the wrong thing or breaking a client. I think it was last week. It might have been 2 weeks ago, but anyway. And I feel like as new clinicians, like that's always at the forefront of our brain. Like, oh my gosh, am I doing this right? Am I saying this right? So it's awesome to hear some of those insecurities, I guess, for lack of better words right now, because we all have them and it's all anyway. So I love hearing from everybody. I love the feedback that people give me. It makes me, because sometimes I'll post something and I feel icky about it or whatever, but it's really, really awesome to get feedback from everybody. And I love to listen and give feedback when I can as well. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. Sorry this was so long. And we'll see you next week.